Hey, it's the DougLorian, and welcome to part 2 of my happy birthday video where I turned 60. And in this second half, we're going to start off with some of my wrestling figures that I bought. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I got the wrestling figures out and somewhat assembled. And we'll start with the Fire Mitt Kane. Let me bring him out here a little bit. Like I said, he comes with a pair of hands. He comes with a fire extinguisher and the oven mitt. Which is supposed to be fire, which, let me move this out. It just comes right off. Boop. There's a close-up of the oven mitt. And let's see, let me put that back on. Like I said, it's a pretty nice figure. Let me zoom in on his face a little bit. There we go. Alright. Now, what I mentioned in the first part of the video when I was like unboxing this, it also came with let me bring up the box. It also included these accessories, which included the 4 towering flames, which that's it right here. Like I said, I got 3 more of these, exactly identical. And what I don't understand, it looks like it's supposed to plug into something. So I don't know if there's like a third part to this figure. I don't know. Maybe if you do, you can let me know. But other than that, like I said, I mean, that's it for those accessories. And like I said, there's no like clues on the box of like other pictures or something of like how it's set up. So I don't know. Maybe he just put him in the background. Maybe that's all there is to it. Maybe making something out of nothing. All right. Next, let me move this Undertaker out of the way. This is probably actually my favorite figure, the Hurricane. He comes with an extra pair of hands. Let me zoom in on him. There we go. They did a pretty good job on the green and all that. And what's also nice, let me turn him around. Came in down for the count. It has ponytail, and the actual cape is soft goods, which is nice. Alright, so that's the Hurricane. Move him aside. Alright, up next, we have the Undertaker with his bewildered look, like he doesn't know what city he's in. Alright, now he comes with a pair of hands and my little confusion on this one. Comes with 2 heads. Now this one just goes over top of the regular figure, which you'll see in a second. And the other one, which is basically the same mask and all that, that one just like plugs in. I don't understand that one, what the logic of that is. And there's his belt. And there it is with his head. It just, like I say, just goes on over on top. So that's, like, once again, cool figure. I just don't understand the logic on that one. Alright, now, for what, for me, is the worst figure out of the four so far, or out of the four that I bought, is this one. This is the Ultimate Edition. Now, he came with 2 extra heads. And let's see. I think this was the default one. And this is the other one. And I ended up putting the one with his tongue sticking out, because that's, to me, the more classic look. And this, he also, came with the robe, which is part hard plastic. And when I turn around, the back part is soft. And let me turn around. Get a good look at the detail. All right, now here's the part that I don't like. All right, the neck part. Now this is hard plastic. His hair is hard plastic. So there's really no give. When you want to switch heads. And so I'm kind of forced to put this head in this position. I don't, like I said, I don't know what they were after on this. And it's going to happen on no matter which head I put. So it's either like I show him without the robe and have his head in more normal position, or try and bend this down as much as I can and force the head on, which the head still isn't really on all the way on the peg, but that's like the best I can do. So once again, the figure, I mean, is nice as far as head sculpts and all that, but it comes with some more hands. But as far as execution, man, I give this an F. I think this is lousy. So, and maybe that's why it was on sale. I don't know. So that's it for the Dead Man. Yeah, so let's move on. All right, we got Fight. Kevin Owens, Fight. I think this would be my second favorite, with the Hurricane being the first. Obviously, this is from his WrestleMania. I switched one of his hands so I could plug one of his belts around his finger, because he's too little chubby to get the two around. And I see he comes with some extra heads. which I'll probably end up putting that second one on with his mouth open. Or I just, like I said, either one. I like that expression, and I like this one. So, like I said, he's one of my favorite wrestlers right now. Just because he keeps it real, and it seems like he drinks too much coffee. All right, so that wraps up my wrestling figures. Like I said, number 1, I like the Hurricane. 2, Kevin Owens. 3 and 4. I think this would be 3. The other mitt would be 4. And then a distant last place, this Undertaker. Alright, so that's it. I'll see what's up next, and I'll be right back. Alright, moving right along. Got some more figures out of their boxes. And these are all from McFarlane. And we're going to look at Starfire and Captain Boomerang. And as you can see, they come with these cool little, I don't know if you want to call them card holders. Let's see. And, well, just in case you want to read it, here's the back of the cards. Alright. And the figures themselves, Starfire, like I said, they all come with bases, but she comes with a clear plastic base and in this holder, which I'm guessing maybe because she's in heels, but you can see she's staying fine on her own. Let me zoom in on her here. Got those green eyes. And see, yeah, her hair, plastic in the back. And then Captain Boomerang. We'll just start at the bottom. And he comes with an extra pair of hands, unlike Starfire. Now that's kind of sexist or not, but whatever. And his trench coat. It's a pretty cool material, the purple. Or I guess it's blue. And he comes with 2 boomerangs, which I got in his hands. Alright, and now, let's see, we'll do the Penguin, which he comes with the same type of card, same type of base. Turn the base around to look at the card. There's a little look-see of Mr. Cobblepot. And so this is my kind of penguin. The one that was played by Dan DeVito. I didn't like that penguin. I guess I'm more of a traditionalist. Alright, here's Pengy. Zoom in on him. Everything on here is hard plastic, basically. And the only accessory is the umbrella, which, let me see if I can turn this a little bit. Good. Has the penguin on it. There we go. I never know when the light's going to come on this camera. And the base. And this usually comes with a pair of hands. Alright. Let's move on to Jim Gordon as Batman. He comes with one accessory, which I put in his, let me see, that's his right hand. And it comes with an extra head. And a standard card. Which, let me zoom back out a little bit. Oh, he comes with a couple pairs of hands too. There we go. There's Jim Gordon. And his back. Alright. Moving on to some more Batmans. Alright, this one's from Batman and Robin. Zoom back out. And this one's a Build-A-Figure with Mr. Freeze. Which this one came with the two legs. I know everyone gives like Ben Affleck flack for being Batman, but for me, let me zoom in on this one. I got George Clooney as a tad worse than Affleck. It's like I'm watching like Dr. Jim Ross from ER and everything he does, and those mannerisms of his. Let me turn the card around. Real name Bruce Wayne, duh. If you don't know that by now. Okay. There's a look at the lower and his base. And the back, let me just turn around. This cape is kind of soft, hard plastic. Nothing to write home about. Still a nice image. Alright, let me move Mr. Freeze's stuff over a little bit. Alright, up next we have Batman Duke Thomas. With his, that's like, reminds me of Gene Simmons Axe base. And the card, flip the card around. There's his data file. Zoom in on his head here. Scale of boots. I'm guessing this Batman is left-handed because his left hand is the only one that could get the accessory in. His right hand is like totally closed fist. And for some reason, this is the only one that doesn't have any extra hands. Makes sense to me. There we go. shows up the accessory. The beta wax, we'll call it. Alright. The final two Batmans are well, let's call it what it is. They are the same. The Dark Detective. The only difference is one has a trench coat, the other one doesn't. Same accessories. I'm gonna just call those like a grappling rope, I guess. Let's see. And the cards are different. There's the data file for the Bear Dark Detective. And the other one, it's a different data file, which is cool. Alright. Let's zoom in on these guys. We'll just zoom in on this one here. Like I said, it's the same figure. But hey, when they're on sale, who gives a crap, right? Alright, I think that wraps up at least the McFarlane type of Batman stuff. And anything else I got? So right now, because I'm nearing the end, I have the Planet of the Apes. And the Black Adam stuff. And anything else that might pop in the mail maybe. So stay tuned. And I'll be back. Alright, here's one of my favorite series of movies, Planet of the Apes. Got them out of their cards. Let's see if I got them in order right. I got General Ursus, Cornelius, Caesar, or it's the other way around. I can't remember how I took them out. Let's see. And we got the Doctor, Zaius, Zyra, and Plain Old Soldier, the Mutant Leader, and finally Brent. Like I said, as far as head sculpts go, like I said, these are just re-releases, so they're not going to be probably the greatest, but they're not too bad. Let me bring out the General. And one thing's for sure, they are really easy. Their articulation is out of this world, really. It's a lot better than some of the current stuff that's out there right now. Let's see, I don't know if you can do any, yeah, I mean, you can turn around all the way, and like I said, it's pretty cool. The one that's really loose, though, which one was he? Let me just lay him back here. Either this is Cornelius or Caesar. Like I said, I can't. They're played both by the same actor, Roddy McDowell, but I can't tell which one this is supposed to be. But like I said, for this one, I mean, he's really loose, and he was in the box, so he's really flexible. Yeah, so he's got he's got like real fur. That's pretty awesome. Like I said, these came out around 2021, 2022. Let's see. Let me zoom in on some of these individually here. So he's, like I said, once again, either Cornelius or Caesar. He's the only one that actually came with an accessory. And his rifle was actually kind of like zip tied to his hand. And wearing the slippers. And we already saw him. I said, if anything, I'm pretty impressed with the actual material. Especially Zyra, whatever. It was the old square head of. And like the Zyra is like this fabric. It almost has like a velvety type of feel to it. Now some of these I have to put on bases just because their feet are kind of weird, especially like Zyra. You know, she's got like little heels on, so anytime you're dealing with heels, they're a little harder to stand on their own. And here's the funny expression of the soldier. Now you would think the soldier would have the rifle. But he did. And the mutant leader. I remember when I first saw this movie and they took their face off. When you're a kid, kind of scared the crap out of me when I first saw it. Now when I watch it, I can't help but laugh. How times have changed. It's too bad he didn't come with a rocket. There was Brent. And I said, there's a tailor, but once again, like I mentioned when I was showing the boxes and all that in the opening, he's like at least $100. And Brent's got the strap around him. And all of them, let me zoom back out. Which one I want to pick? And all of them have the Velcro, backs to them. So if you wanted to, you could take them out. And like, if you can see it, but like 2021, made in China. Imagine that. 20th Century Fox, Mego. At that time, I'm going to have to look to see how many more of these figures there are. But these are the ones I can find right now. So, alright. So I'm glad I got these. And up next, possibly the last of the figures is going to be with the Black Adams, and that's going to be around 8 figures. So hang tight. We're almost through. Peace. Alright everyone, this is it. This is the last batch of my happy birthday videos. And these are all going to be the Black Adams. So let's get her started. Here's the first one of The Rock. And there's one thing in common with all these. There's really not too many accessories with any of them. This one just came with a lightning blast, what you want to call them. Let me zoom in on his bald head. And comes with the card and the base. Let me get the card out here real quick. Zoom back out. There we go. And the back is data file. And let's see, we'll just do a side just to see the flames or the lightning. Okay, so that's the first one. Let me put him off to the side. And let's pick, so this is basically the same thing. And he wants to fall back. Like I said, it's basically the same figure, just he has the cloak and his data card. And unlike the other one, he doesn't come with any lightning. And here's the back of, yeah, a lot of these are like top heavy. They want to fall over. You can see the gold inlay. There we go. And like I said, the cloak, in case anyone's interested, it can't be removed. Alright. So that's that. Put him off to the side. Losing my voice. And up next is the one with the throne, which that's about the best I can do right now. And once again, same figure basically. So I'm not gonna waste too much time going over the figure. And the actual throne, though, get the detail on that. I guess you could call it like an emerald green. Let me turn it around just in case. Yeah, nothing there, just a hollow. Just a light piece of plastic, basically. And his data card. Okay, so that's that. Like I said before, when I was like showing the boxes, it's one of these movies where, I didn't hate it, but it actually didn't, exactly love it either. So that's why I really had no interest in the character or buying the action figures. But since they pretty much went all the way on sale, like I can't resist the sale. So, what other, okay. Since I'm on the Black Adam part, like I said, it's not part of the movie, but it's still a Black Adam figure, so I still had to buy them. Let's see. This is from the Justice League Endless Winter. There's his card. said, he's got the white lightning stripe with effects. I actually like his boots a little better than the movie version. I also like the head better too. I mean, you know, the Rock, I mean, he's just plain bald. Really not much there. It's kind of like a cue ball. At least with this head, it's got more detail to it, if you ask me. Alright. So, off to the side. Alright. Now for the group that was trying to take Black Adam down, we'll lead off with Hawkman. He comes with one accessory, which I don't know what you call that. Zoom in on. So for some reason, he had it in for the guy from the very beginning. There's some details to his wings, which let me turn that around. So this is the only one they didn't get on sale. I had to go through eBay to find him. Now, unlike Mythic Legions, these wings, they go in real nice and easy. It's the same format, whatever, just like a peg and plug it in the hole. Oop, I hit the pause button by accident. Yeah, right. Zoom back out, show the data card. His real name's Carter. Alright, so that's Hawkman. Alright, let's do Pierce Brosnan. Dr. Fate. And hope he doesn't fall down. And here's his data card. Alright. And this is the only one where he's got a different base. I guess you have to show it because he's always like hovering around. See if I can turn around just a little bit. Get a bit more of the head. And the back. I'm trying to turn this around softly, slowly, so it doesn't go crashing down on me. There we go. There's his cape. Got some markings on it. I can tell you if it means anything or not. I'm sure it means something, but yeah, zoom in a little bit more. There you go. Yeah, I was sad that he bought it at the end of the picture. If anything, I was hoping Hawkman would bite the dust, but can't have everything. All right. There's Dr. Fate. And move him off to the side. Alright, Atom Smasher. Now this is kind of weird. Get the camera straight. He's the only one that came with an extra pair of hands. It's basically the opposite of what he's on his figure right now. Like one's his, by his orientation right, his right hand's closed and his left hand's open. So the other pair is right hand open, left hand closed. I don't see the logic on having an extra pair of hands, but there's his boots. Let me turn him around. So he's trying to straighten him up a little bit here. There we go. Alright, so that is Atom Smasher. Okay. Now this is, oh, I forgot his data file card. There's the back. And the front. Alright. Here's another kind of a weird one. Alright. Cyclone. Ugh, man. I'm kind of tired of sitting. First of all, I don't think the skin tone is very good. I think it's too light. Alright. Now she comes with the base, and she also comes with, quote unquote, the Cyclone, which I'm going to try and show. It's kind of awkward. Let me take her out. Now, I'm going to unplug her here. There's a, peg, for her foot, but because of the contours and all that in here, it's pretty awkward for her to actually like stand in here. Like I said, it's not the most stable, but I tried having like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but that doesn't work out too well. Yeah. Let's see. See, she always wants to kind of like lean back. Yeah. So, but it is what it is. So, all right. So that's her. I mean, that's my complaint, really. I think of all these figures, that's the one that's, I get, I take some marks off on that, but let me zoom. So there's her hair. I said of all the figures, this is probably the one I'd give like the least marks on, just because. Back up a little bit here. There we go. I mean, that's not even close. I don't know. Maybe they ran out of paint or pigment dies or something when they were doing this. I don't know. And it's a data file. Alright. One more. Oh, that other Black Adam from the Endless Winter. It's also part of a Build-A-Figure, which comes with a pair of legs. Alright. Last one. A big guy. Sabak. This guy is big. Which he should be. Let me grab his data card here real quick. Where's his data card? The data file. And this thing is so big I can't even get him in the whole frame. So I'm just going to zoom in. He's rocking that black makeup. I said I don't have a tape measure, but I'd say he's probably at least a good 8 or 9 inches. I mean, let me put one of the figures next to him as I zoom out eventually. And here's the back. Okay, so this is all hard. Yep, I keep hitting the stupid zoom button. So that's the block. I'm going to zoom for height, compare. Like, so you can see he's definitely a couple inches taller, which, you know, he should be, but so that explains why his box is so much bigger too. Alright, well, that wraps up my birthday special. If you made this far, thank you very much. And I appreciate it also very much if you would like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you don't want. And that's it. I've got some other stuff in the mail that I said I got enough stuff probably to take me through the rest of the year. I've got like Iron Maiden, Venom and stuff like that, and like still coming in the mail. So like I said, hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.